Hot off the presses, it's the VSDA issue of the Natural Enquirer for inquiring minds like you.
Are Vestron's young guns really hot shots? What's the real relationship between Patrick and John Cameron Swayze? And what's the real Vestron advantage?
Inquiring minds want to know, and the Natural Enquirer wants to put you in the know, naturally. This week, in our special VSDA issue, the Natural Enquirer exposes the bizarre and shocking truths behind the Vestron advantage.
These guys are animals. They're animals.
Madonna, Paulina, and Rebecca called Vestron's young guns hot shots.
Executives John Peisinger, Michael Carafa, and Al Rubin have denied the star's shocking allegations. Are these guys straight shooters, or are they shooting from the hip?
I like these odds.
Has Video Gift put Vestron's stars behind bars?
Now, distributors and retailers are gobbling up Dirty Dancing, Platoon, Hoosiers, plus 17 other features at awesomely reduced prices, thanks to this delicious video gift package, co-promoted with NEST-LAS. Vestron sells the very best video.
Borscht Belt shocker. Sexy dancing triggers population explosion.
Now, how's this for a Vestron advantage? The runaway feel-good hit Dirty Dancing, wow, has this baby got legs?
Guinness record. 2,000 viewings of Dirty Dancing.
18 million viewers picked up on Dirty Dancing, the most successful independently distributed film ever made.
Nobody has ever done anything like that for me before.
Swayze and Dukakis in remake of Pat and Mike.
Insiders say Pat and Mike will either cop an Oscar or win the White House. Speaking of Patrick, John Cameron Swayze's boy has proven himself to be both sturdy and waterproof. That's right, we strap Patrick Swayze to the propeller of this huge outboard motor, and guess what? He takes a licking and keeps on kicking.
Son of Bigfoot leads Platoon.
On the promotion front, veteran President John Peisinger proves that when the going gets tough, a savvy exec dons camouflage. Vestron's Ball of Fire, Don Gold, and his regional sales team have a unique way of getting the jump on the competition. Hoosier stars Gene Hackman and Oscar nominee Dennis Hopper wonder in admiration, how do they do it? And because they really know their way around the court, the biggest winners are Vestron customers.
It's going to be a tough team to beat. Now you come along for the ride.
Vestron product tops retailers' poll.
On the heels of recent successes, there's even more coming in 1988 from Vestron for every kind of inquiring mind. Like Anna, starring Academy Award nominee Sally Kirkland, winner of the Golden Globe Award as Best Actress, and featuring international supermodel Paulina Porizkova in her film debut. Radiant Angelica Houston illuminates her father John Huston's last film, the multi-Oscar-nominated James Joyce adaptation, The Dead. Matching wits against muscle, the electrifying James Woods takes on heavyweight Brian Dennehy in the action-packed crime drama Bestseller. And Rebecca De Mornay outstrips Bardot in Roger Vadim's sexy remake of his own 1957 classic, And God Created Woman, Vestron's first digital video release in both rated and unrated versions.
Is orange juice really good for you?
It certainly works for Patricia Charbonneau in the sexy, steamy suspense thriller, Call Me. And orange, you're glad you did. Meanwhile, Faye Dunaway, Daniel J. Travanti, Kim Cattrall, John Laughlin, and Ned Beatty share double and triple crossing romances in Midnight Crossing. And no one can escape the unspeakable horror of the unholy. Least of all, Ben Cross, Trevor Howard, and Vice President of Sales, Michael Carafa.
Dear God, what is it you will have me do?
In attempts to rectify matters, Vestron executives studied the infectious communication techniques demonstrated in their new paramedics release.
We're here about the food poisoning. We're paramedics!
Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the bathroom.
Out pops the sheer terror of Ghoulies 2 and Vestron's Halloween promo, The Butcher's Dozen. 13 horrifying titles featuring ghosts, ghouls, beasties, and other things that go bump in the night, all chopped down to a screamingly low holiday price.
Vestron slashes the competition with specialty programming.
Is Saturday Night Live star Dennis Miller really the reincarnation of Elvis? Check out that hair, and check out Dennis's hilarious new release from Vestron.
Pretty good rule of thumb is if you make it to age 35 and your job still involves wearing a name tag, you've probably made a serious vocational error somewhere along the line.
Vestron delivers even more punch with Paul Reiser, the star of Beverly Hills Cop 2 and NBC's My Two Dads.
Oh my God, don't stop now!
Speaking of punches,
Spinks lives. Pity in Atlantic City, too.
in the wake of the pity in Atlantic City, Vestron's own champ Jimmy Connors has agreed to take on heavyweight Michael Spinks in a 2-set match. Connors told the Inquirer, "Michael is intimidated by me. If this match goes more than 60 seconds, I'll get out of this racket."
Advantage Distributors run with ball.
You've definitely got the Vestron advantage when you've got real players like Advantage Distributors on the team to score with the great moments in college football.
Madonna's new love?
Vestron's new release of Penthouse on the Wild Side reveals this and much, much more.
That's the one that'll make me happy. I feel good about this one.
Are those menage a trois rumors about Madonna, Casey Kasem, and George Bush true? Inquiring minds want to know. So we played Casey's latest Top 40 Volumes 3 and 4 backwards, and you won't believe what we heard.
By Vestron, by Vestron, by Vestron.
Al Rubin joins Heavenly Choir.
The Natural Enquirer has conclusive evidence that executive Al Rubin has left Vestron for loftier heights. Seen here at a recording session, Rubin, second row, third from the left, told us, "I was doing the marketing strategy, and the next thing I knew, I was in Salt Lake City wearing these funny robes." In any case, the choir will be home for the holidays, along with the world's most famous schnozolas, Pinocchio, Rudolph, and other holiday favorites in a special Christmas promo.
Papa, a Christmas gift for me?
Plus, there's a special video gift for kids featuring A Child's Christmas in Wales and Santa Bear's High-Flying Adventure and 7 other classics.
Shirley does for stress what Fonda did for fat.
The Natural Enquirer discovered Vestron's secret to stress-free living with McLean's timely stress reduction through meditation program.
Fountain of Youth. National Geo turns 100.
We traveled the world to explore the exclusive truth about a 100-year-old geographic expedition and to experience adventures in science with Nova, 2 award-winning series guaranteed to challenge even the most inquiring minds. We went back for JFK Remembered as ABC's Peter Jennings hosts a touching and collectible portrait of America's most celebrated president. And our own Gene Vixen peered into the future and saw stars on the Vestron horizon. Academy Award winners like Faye Dunaway and Klaus Maria Brandauer in Burning Secret. Rising stars Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, Kiefer Sutherland, and Emilio Estevez in Young Guns. New pictures under development, notably Lair of the White Worm, a Dracula-like horror fantasy from director Ken Russell, and Waxwork with Deborah Foreman and Zach Galligan. Upcoming theatrical releases like Burt Reynolds in Physical Evidence, Chris Christopherson in Millennium, and the special effects wizardry of Gleaming the Cube. Plus, there's a new name for terror. It's Parents, visiting soon with Randy Quaid and Mary Beth Hurt. Plus, Chud 2. Yes, the long-awaited sequel to the home video hit. Vestron says, this Chud's for you. Also upcoming are Dennis Hopper's Backtrack, starring Hopper and Jodie Foster. A Hitchcockian thriller from Tim Hunter called Painted Black, starring Sally Kirkland. She's Back, a comedy from Beyond the Grave with Carrie Fisher and Desperately Seeking Susan's Robert Joy. And Cindy Williams and Top Gun star Tom Skerritt in The Hunchback of UCLA. And of course, Vestron won't miss a step with Dirty Dancing 2. It's all in line with a Vestron advantage.
For inquiring minds like me.
But it was Gene Vixen's pet ghoulie who phoned in the bottom line on the Vestron advantage. Dealers continue to receive promotional materials, generous co-op advertising allowances, national sales and marketing programs, and updated sales information. Backed by an ultra-reliable record of Vestron's quality and commitment to feature films, children's video, and specialty programming. How does Vestron do it? Well, inquiring minds want to know.
Vestron use powers from outer space.
Vestron's secret to success is uncovered by a reliable source.
Bond. James Bond.
Vestron uses extraterrestrial mind control on Advantage distributors and retailers. The Vestron Advantage is really a ploy to take over the entertainment world.
Could this be true?
Come on. Would I lie to you?
As usual, the Natural Enquirer puts you in the know, naturally.